So today is the second tournament of red wines for our Olympics.
Okay.
Pam 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 pam. Okay, so let me pour the wines first.
It makes it easier to taste when you've got wine in your glass.
Yeah, you're perfectly right.
Very observant I am. Wow, that's red wine.
Wow.
That is most assuredly red wine.
Yeah.
It is probably not Barolo.
Probably you're right.
Pity. I hate it when I'm right about stuff like that. It's not Grand Cru Chablis either.
No.
Not worth drinking. You're emptying the whole bottle. You might as well have just pulled the cork.
To share it with you.
Okay.
Yeah, to share it with you, Peter.
Wow, look at that.
This color looks almost artificial, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that looks like mega red, mega purple.
Uh-huh.
I mean, look at that color. You know, it's an amazing color, Jay.
Yeah. After Miami, after Freak Show or something like that, this is my first time to see this color.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is,
Not normal.
I don't think so.
I don't know what it is, but it doesn't look normal. All right, the fifth one.
Okay.
Cheers, Peter.
Cheers, Jay. Bonne dégustation.
Bonne dégustation. What did you say, Peter?
I said some really good wine.
Yeah?
Don't know what I'm drinking, but I'm loving it. There's another reason I can tell these are good wines, because it's taken this time, half an hour in the glass, for them to start to show. They are wines of more character and greater distinction, and it takes a while for you to appreciate their characteristics.
Does it really feel like Wine Olympics?
You didn't make it easy, is the
No,
point.
I didn't make it easy at all.
Yeah, this is not like,
No, no.
hard fucking work.
Hard fucking work.
Hard fucking work. But I love the wines. There's not a single wine here that I wouldn't be happy to drink. Every one of
Sure.
these wines is a good wine. And I'm surprised by how much I like the first one.
This one is really weird.
Isn't it amazing?
Uh-huh.
Quality is amazing, right?
Yeah. Well, I've never thought
Me neither.
you'd love this kind of wine.
So that's why one has to keep an open mind. Because you look at this, you say it's manipulated. And I'm sure that it is.
Yeah.
Somebody, some diabolical bastard, was trying to make a 100-point wine using every trick in the book. Terroir, give me a fucking break, okay?
Right.
Terroir, they had nothing to do with this. This was about making the most impressionable wine, but they did a damn good job. They should be in jail, but they did a good job.
Right.
What was the average price point here?
30 to 50.
This is really good wines. See, when you're in the new world, for 30 to 50, you get really good shit.
I didn't say they are mostly from New World.
No, I think of that.
You're right.
You've made me drunk.
I haven't done anything.
Okay. If any more that I do, I'll just get drunker and I won't get any better. At least at this point in time, I'm happy with my assessment of quality.
Today it was very difficult for me.
Was it difficult for you?
Yeah.
This was a very, very difficult tasting. A gorgeous tasting.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful tasting. Loved every second of it. Haven't a clue. Except for the quality. It's in a great lineup.
Good to hear, because I visited 5 wine stores to collect them.
So I appreciate your commitment to this. If it's any consolation, you did a great job.
Thank
a
you.
really great job, Jay. Because I just sit here and taste. I would like to sit here and drink, but he won't let me. So it's taste.
It's time to drink now, because we finished our tasting. Okay.
All right, Mr. Olympics man.
So shall we talk about the wines one by one?
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah. Wine number 1?
Why do you want to start at number 1? So old-fashioned.
Yeah, so
Okay.
old-fashioned.
All right, we start
It's
with number 1.
safer.
I don't want to upset him. We start with number 1. Never seen a wine like this in my entire life.
Same for me. It looks like I manipulated the color, right?
It looks like the color has been manipulated. You didn't do it.
No.
But it has been done.
Yeah, it has been done, that's for sure.
No wine has this color.
No.
This is mega purple, and they forgot that they'd already put mega purple in.
So
So they added more mega purple. I've never seen a wine like this in my life. If this were battery acid, it would be softer on you. But the wine is spectacularly good.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was trying to figure out where a wine like this could come from, you know.
Uh-huh.
Alicante Bouschet from Portugal, something from Chile, Dornfelder from Germany, Cahors Tanat from France, Uruguay, USA, Petit Syrah. I taste and I taste and I taste and I decide the combination of this weird, strange color, the depth of color, the palette that I'm getting, the fact that somebody obviously set out to make an extremely expensive or relatively expensive wine here.
The color, it almost looks like blood.
This kind of manipulation I normally associate with the US. I loved it, which upsets me a lot.
Right.
I thought that the label would say Petit Syrah.
I don't have any Petit Syrah today.
You don't have any? Well, then it isn't Petit Syrah California.
You're right. You're right. When I have it in my mouth, I almost feel like I'm chewing something.
Yeah. When I first started to smell it, see, I got my notes. I was writing my notes in the wrong place.
That's very Peter-like.
Yeah, I was writing my
you
notes
love
in
to make something complicated all the
Yeah,
time.
I didn't write my notes in the right place.
Can I give you the 5 countries?
Yeah.
Argentina, USA, Australia, South Africa,
And
Georgia.
That's the Georgian wine. Kvevri wine.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. Saperavi.
Saperavi.
The Saperavi tends to show deep color and they don't leave it long in the Kvevri. They usually, in many cases, leave the Riccazzitelli for the white wines or Mitzvani and the others for the white wine. They leave them a little longer. You didn't make it easy. I don't know.
Right.
Whatever it is, the wine's beautiful.
I'm not drinking this wine. I'm eating this wine actually.
The wine is beautiful.
Wow, look at the color of your glass.
I love this wine.
You love this wine? That's a really a surprise for me.
It's a surprise for me too.
Uh-huh. It's well made.
No, it's diabolically made. It's extremely extracted Kvevri wine.
So you loved this.
I loved it. That's my best wine.
Right, what a
So
surprise.
So upset about that.
Yeah, normally you
I
hate
did not
this
want
kind
to
of.
like this one.
You want to send the winemaker to a prison? But you want get
I
him
want
back
to give
in
him a
something.
prize. I want to give him a prize and then I want to hang him.
But probably you want his resurrection.
No,
No? No?
no. This is like getting it right the wrong way.
Wine number 2?
It's a more normal color. It doesn't look that weird. A lot of green. It's minerally. It's complex. It's tannic.
But not as tannic as the first one, right?
But the tannins are extremely well managed on the first one.
Do you want some more?
Why not?
It really smells lots of green olives, right?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a lovely minerally character. Just a little bit short on the fruit.
So number 2 is not bad, but it's not.
It's my lowest score,
Uh-huh.
but it's 17.5 out of 20. I mean, it's an excellent wine.
Right. And wine number 3?
So wine number 3, it's very oaky.
Yeah, it's very oaky.
Yeah. I'm picking up more and more oak.
This is the most oaky
It is.
one for today.
Yeah.
But it isn't bad at all.
No.
It's very oaky, but
It's very oaky. I thought it was a Bordeaux blend. It's most likely to be the USA.
yeah, I also think this is from the USA.
Okay. I'm glad that there's one in here. I like the one, 18 out of 20.
This is my favorite wine.
It's your favorite? My
Yeah.
second favorite.
Your
My
second
first
favorite.
favorite was the first one. Can you believe that?
This one is very weird for me too because it's really oaky
Yeah.
and the entry is quite sweet.
Yeah.
But I love the structure and the balance, the fruit too.
That means you're getting good quality extraction and it will probably overcome the oak.
I didn't expect Wine Olympics would be this exciting and this.
You didn't expect it to be, you didn't know it was going to be this difficult, but you chose the wine. Give me a break, right? It's so easy for him. Australian Shiraz, New Zealand Pinot Noir, South African Pinotage, Uruguay Tanat, and then if you're doing something from Georgia, Riccazzitelli for white, Saperavi for red. Okay. Then the old world, Pinot Noir from Burgundy, or Cabernet from France. You know, what does he do? Armenia, Portugal. And then he says, oh, he didn't think it would be so difficult. Like he had nothing to do with this. Right? Just trying to make me look bad. Except for one thing, particularly Olympics is about quality, meaning it doesn't matter how you win the game as long as you win it.
Yeah, it's true.
You should be in jail.
Did you finish your saying? Did you finish your saying? Can we taste?
Okay, we can test. Where are we now?
On number 4.
I think this was my lowest score.
You said number 2 was your lowest score.
Same as this, same score. Which was your lowest score?
Number 2.
It's not like we're far apart here.
No. And this one really feels like South African wine for me.
Oh, this one feels like South African to you?
Yeah. I really smell lots of asphalt, tar.
It's a good quality wine, but it's ungenerous. And it could easily be South African. Normally I find South African wine has a sort of sweetness to it that this one doesn't have.
This one's tannin is really dry.
Very dry tannin.
Very dry.
For sure, it's not Pinotage.
I didn't put any pinotage because it's
That's too easy,
Yeah,
right?
that's too
Yeah,
easy.
yeah.
Actually, in South Africa, they make lots of good wines from different grape varieties.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. But I still love to drink this wine.
You like to drink it?
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to drink any of these.
Yeah.
Well, it's very green.
But it is not unpleasantly green.
No, I agree with you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this is South African.
Uh-huh.
There's just something slightly unripe about it. Still like the wine.
Yeah, me too. Number 5. It tastes like almost manipulated.
Yeah,
Lots of chocolate.
I love the minerality.
Very nice manipulation.
So to me, this is California. It's not New Zealand. Well, it's unlikely to be New Zealand.
What are your 3 top wines?
3 top wines.
Yeah.
Number 1. Number 3.
Number 1, number 3.
Yeah.
Please don't say number 1, 3, 4.
No.
No?
Number 5.
Number 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Was it the same as yours?
Because my choice is 1, 3, 4.
Yeah, mine is 1, 3, 5.
1, 3, 5.
Yeah.
So we agree with number
1 and 3.
1 and 3. These are 2 winners of today. Wine number 1 and 3. Shall we see what they are?
Let's do it.
Yeah. So wine number 1. You're right, Peter. This is Saperavi.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. I've been there, I've done that.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Papari Valley. 3 Kvevri terraces. Kvevri 8.
I'm telling you, the world doesn't know how good Georgian wine is.
The vintage is 2019. And it says it's a dry red wine.
Well, no, it's not red. It's purple.
Dry purple wine it is. And it's $35.
It's cheap.
And look at the alcohol content. 16%. This is crazy wine.
Spectacular. And I don't like this kind of wine.
Me neither.
Georgia is one of the greatest places on earth to make wine. They should be good at it. They've been doing it for 5,000 years, maybe 6,000.
For 5,000, 6,000 years.
Armenia, which you presented last week, that's 8,000 years. And they haven't got it right yet. The Georgians are quick learners. I'll drink to that.
Right, me too.
Did you ever hear of Saperavi? No. Did you ever hear of Rekatsiteli? Rekatsiteli is the major Georgian white. And guess what? There's almost no other white grape variety planted in that kind of volume in the world except for Iren in Spain, and Iren doesn't make any good wine.
No, never.
I'm gonna drink this and Valerie's gonna shout.
Like, I love you! Let's drink to Peter's wife.
She's a wonderful woman.
Yeah, of course.
Number 1, she puts up with me.
Yeah.
And I'm not easy.
No.
What do you mean no? How do you know?
You know, lots of people, lots of my fans, they really respect me because I put up with you.
What can I say? Thank you. You have to look past the immediate, try to drill down to the essence. I might be nasty, but I'm not a bad person.
No, you're not. Of course not. But you're still nasty, that's true. But I love you.
No, I love you too. I love me too. Most days.
Yeah,
Some days I need other people to love me.
of course.
Today's one of them.
All right. I love you.
Yes, I'll drink to that. Not sure I should drink something that looks like that, but I'll drink to that.
Shall we see wine number 3. Wine
Alright.
number 3 is a co-winner.
That was right, the co-winner.
This one is, oh,
Penfolds.
Penfolds Bean 600. What? California? Does Penfolds make Californian wine? Cabernet Shiraz 2018?
California. I didn't realize they did that.
No, me neither. But it's unfair because then I have 2 Californian wines today.
So you're full of shit. So this poor Olympics, no Australians in it.
But
Well, we'll call that the Australian one.
Penfolds is the most
Yeah.
famous Australian
We'll
winery.
call that the Australian one. Not fair,
Not fair.
but he fucked up. What can I do?
Let's call this
Australian. We decree that this wine, made proudly in California, is Australian.
all right. Whatever you say. Okay, then wine number 2. This is still good, but this is the least wine for us.
Right. I thought it was a New World wine.
I think you're right. Wine number 2. Oh, Argentinian Malbec. Aini Chacana Paraje Altamira from Mendoza, Argentina. 2018 Malbec, and it's $30. And this Penfolds one, the Californian one, is $47. This is the most expensive one for today. Okay, then wine number 4. Merlot.
Fantastic winery.
Rubicon 2016, and grape varieties are Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Cabernet Franc, Petit Verdot, and it's $30.
The original producer of those wines is now dead. His son makes the wine. The original winemaker is no longer there. He makes wine somewhere else. I mean, I used to go and taste with them all the time. I have wines from their original vintage. They haven't learned shit
No.
in 40 years.
Actually, we tasted a very old Merlot, the Rubicon, with you.
83 or something. I've got. You and me will drink another one.
You opened a bottle of it, and it was fantastic. But this one is not as good.
This is not good. I mean,
It's
it's
not
very,
bad.
very good.
What is interesting to me is that wine number 2 and wine number 4, they are the most inexpensive wines.
Most inexpensive.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Wine number 5? Hi, Valerie. We were talking about you. Yeah, Peter said you are a fantastic woman because you put up with him
Drink as he had today with
quite much.
water.
Valerie knows about everything.
Yeah, it had to be that kind of quality.
Ridge Lytton Springs,
Yeah.
2018, 72% Zinfandel, Petit Syrah, Carignan, Mataro. It's from Dry Creek Valley, Sonoma County. So today's 2 winners: this weird Saperavi and this weird Californian Penfolds. 2 weird wines are today's winners. Next week, we're gonna have a final. We need to give a gold medal, a silver medal, and a bronze medal. Then a loser.
How much did you pay for that wine?
$35.
Price is excellent. I hated the idea of the wine and I loved the wine itself. As Jay kept saying, but Peter, you don't like these kind of wines. You know, what can I do? The wine's so damn good.
Yeah, the wine is good. I don't like the concept, but the wine is good. It's crazy.
It's better than good.
So did you like today's video?
It's true. Subscribe. Give us a couple of loves. Wish I could say we do it for you, but we do it because we love to do it.
Same for me.
We're just happy you listen. We're having so much fun. We're just happy you join us.
All right. So thanks, guys, and see you next week
See you next week.
for the final.
I'm just worrying about what these black glasses are here.
It's like tying your one hand and you swim with other competitors, right? Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. If you want to learn about wine seriously from Peter and me, please click on the join button right next to the subscription box. Then click on Wine Class Join button. This is way better than any other wine school in the world. A new wine class video is uploaded once every week, and we also do a wine class on live streaming once a month. If you don't like it, you can cancel it anytime.